Okay, so I am going to show you a way to create your board using Google Drive. And this should work if you're logged on to the Halton Cloud. It's based off of the Google Drive, so you should be able to do the same sort of process on Halton Cloud. So you can see here that I have already logged on to my Google account and got onto Google Drive. And the way you get that is there's a series of nine squares here. If you click your Google Apps there, then Google Drive should show up there. In order to create your board, the easiest way is to go over to New, and you are going to create your board with Google Drawings. Now, if you don't have it showing up, you can click this, Connect More Apps, and find the Google Drawings. So when I click this, it comes up with a new window and I have a blank page. What you're going to do first is you're going to set your page size. So you go up to File, Page Setup. And it gives you this window here. It'll give you a number of options. If you go down to Custom, then you can select the size that you want. Now we're looking for a 24 high by 36 inch wide board, or in this case a virtual piece of paper. So you're going to, here on the width is going to be 36. The height is going to be 24. And make sure that this says inches. You have a number of options here. You click inches and then click OK. Now it doesn't show it, but this is when it's printed full size. It's going to be 24 by 36. So now that I have my page, all we need to do is start putting in your various images, your sketches or your scanned images or your prints from your CAD program or your model. Easiest way to do it, Google makes it very easy. Just drag and drop. In this case, I have a folder full of cars. So I'm going to create a little board showing some of these cars. So I'm going to choose this one. If I click, drag, and drop right onto it. And so now it is on the board. And once here, I can do a whole bunch of things. I can resize it. Down in the corner, I can move it around. If I click this up here, I can even rotate it, turn it upside down if I want to. I'll put it right there. I'm just going to put a few more on here. And one of the neat things about the Google Drawing is that as you move things around, it gives you the option and gives you guides on how to line things up. So if I move this around, you can see there's some red lines that are showing up. This red line will show it's centered on the center of the drawing horizontally. If I go over here, you'll see there's a red line connecting this one with the image next to it. That means they're on center with each other, and various other options. You can align top to bottom, right to left, center that image, center that image. There's a whole bunch of different options. So I'm just going to leave these where they are here. In order to put text on, you click on here, text box, and draw a box. For this size of board, it might be a good idea to check to, before you start typing anything, to choose the size. So the size is up here. In this case, I'm going to choose something large and just type in. In order to change that, I don't think that it's big enough. So I'm going to highlight it and change the text size. I'm going to make it even bigger. And I'm going to change the color to a nice red. And then once that's done, then you can move that around as well. Rotate it just like any of your images. If you put a bunch of text, this works very much like a word processor, like a Word. You can choose different fonts, bold, italic, underline, different alignments, and bullets and such. If I want, say I want a colored shape, then I can go up here and I can choose shape, and it gives me a bunch of options: shapes, arrows, and so forth. I'm going to draw an arrow, and I'm going to put it right here. And again, you can align it, move it around, rotate it, etc. If I want to color the whole background, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a box over the whole sheet like this. And I'm going to give it a color here, fill color, a nice green. Now, unfortunately, it's over top of everything. So what I can do is if I right click on the box, I get a call out, and I can go here under order, and I can do the order. So I'm going to send it right to the back, so it's behind everything. You can do that with images as well. I want these images overlaid, so but I want this one in front, so I'm going to click on this, click on order, and bring to the front. Other things you can do, you can also crop this image. I don't want to see all this sky, so in this case, I'm going to crop the image and just move this down. It shows me what I'm going to end up with and what is cut out. I click off of it. Now I have cropped the image. So that's a quick and easy way to create your board. The final step would be to print it. So, and you're going to do a virtual print. So in this case, I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to click Download as a PDF. PDF is the best way. It'll give us the greatest resolution. Test, and I'm going to choose a location. Test board, and save it. Now if I go to my Finder, under Pictures, I will see that it has shown up here, test board, as a PDF. When I open that, it opens up my PDF viewer. There's my board. I can hover over the bottom left size. It tells me it's 36 by 24, which is the right size, and then it is all ready to email to us. And I will send, if you look at your email and the Facebook page, then you'll find instructions on how to email your board to us. And that is the easiest way to create your board.